Oh, thank God, it looks like it didn't save. Okay, monsters? Monsters, there we go. Welcome to the Chamber of Estrangement. I found this a moment ago, and then I did the entire fight. Oh, it's a different fight. So they must be randomized enemies. When I just did it, it was a golem, and the golem had his runes like all over the room, and there was a lich flying in the room. So they must be totally randomized. But this is the Chamber of Estrangement. I fought my way through it, and then right after I was done, realized that it didn't save any of that, which is really frustrating. Probably just work on this guy. He's always the easiest to kill. Oh, getting a little too close to that club over there. Alright, thankfully though, I get to redo this chamber. Or maybe it did save my progress, I don't know. I can't tell you. The game saves constantly. At some point there's so little I can do. But I finished this chamber and found out that it didn't record any of it, so I tried to reset immediately. So they might have just reset the enemies, and I might just be fighting a new wave, but whatever. We'll just pretend this is the real wave. But yeah, when I fought here a moment ago, it was definitely a lich and a golem. Oops. But hey, you've seen both those monsters before, so it's not too bad. At least there's that. Oop. Son of a bitch. Just had to tweak like that at the last second. This might be the second wave fight for this area, for all I know. I guess there's one way to check. I don't think it saved, because I think Hell maxed out her vocation when I did the fight. I could be wrong. If she suddenly maxes out during this fight, I guess that'll be our clue. It's really hard to tell if something is saved yet or not sometimes. There we go. That's basically my ongoing nightmare when I play games like this and Dark Souls that save constantly, even when you don't want them to, is that at some point my one save can be overridden and really screw things up when I'm trying to record. Oh wow, I'm not even working on that guy and he's getting weakened. That's handy. I should probably get over there right now though. Okay, that was a mistake. Right, I want to jump on him instead. Thankfully that's easy to escape. Now let's work on his dumb head. I'm on your head. This is a handy time for that golem to be petrified for a long time. Look at him vibrating over there. Alright, you're down. Whee! Oh. I've felt better before. Hoo-hoo, you angry. It would not have hurt to work on him instead of the golem. Instead of the ogre. He might be more dangerous when he's all chargy like this. See if I can weaken his leg. There we go. Bring that hand out. There's another chunk of him. Come on, work on that hand. Am I hitting him? Might not be. Let's work on this part instead. Go down. There we go. Off, 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 off. Here we go. Die, foot. There we go. It's always the left hand that's hard to get. Right hand? His right, my left. Oop, back up a little bit. There's a lot of lightning inside my body. Jesus, is that just me getting a lightning buff? There we go, yeah. Interesting. Hell just maxed out her vocation, which indicates I think that save didn't happen. So literally walking into these chambers re-randomized the fights every time. Interesting. That somewhat reduces the value of being completionist about these chambers if they aren't even consistent contents, if I'm correct in my interpretation. But anyway, Hell is now maxed out on a second class. I wonder if I should then revert her back to being a weapon and shield warrior just to keep her take her back to being tanky again. I don't know. Maybe. Maybe. I was temporarily thinking about, like, what if I make her a strider to get her even more new skills, but at some point, I don't know. There might not be value in maxing out more than 2 vocations for your pawn. At least not much value, just because of the fact that that's the way we came in, right? Yeah. There may not be that much value just because of the fact that ultimately, that door's open. Ultimately, you only have so many slots where you can map your permanent, not your permanent, your passives. So at some point, if you have a full set of passives, you're just going to be removing other things to get the new things. So like you might max out an entire class, and then have that one optimum thing from that class that you can add in. But aside from that, it may not be worth it. There are wakestone shards everywhere.
Just being at your side.
There's another one. I have trouble trying to spot them on the ground. It's a big room to find tiny objects in after a fight. Almost wish they were just automatically getting added to your inventory, like in a lot of other Japanese RPGs where you just get a victory loot screen. Because it's easier to keep track of one boss fight, but several boss fights? Or even stuff like the, we fought that wyvern, the first one we took down that took like 40 minutes for various reasons. That one was going all over a huge area and kept fleeing over and over again, so if I was chopping horns off of it, I didn't know where those horns were landing.
Left to wander for all time.
Ooh, are we fighting enemy pawns? Or are these just guys hanging out? We fighting?
Tis the fate of airborne to lose their masters.
Don't think we're fighting. I think they're just here. Hello, you. Oh, you look kind of NPC-like, and you're not patrolling like the other ones are.
Good day.
Ooh, wakestone shard.
Well met, Arisen. With a dying breath, my mistress bade me stay here. And so this pawn lingers, that the meager offerings I've collected may serve future Arisen on their path. Choose as you will, sir.
Interesting. Pawn vendors. Recover great amounts of health. I'm just gonna go ahead and grab that one. Don't have much. Don't have that much. Wait, how many can I buy? You have 3 more. I'll grab them. I don't care. Healing items. Greatly restores one's health. Why not? I have so much money. I'll just grab all of your healing items. Liquid Vim. People keep telling me to use Liquid Vim because it gives you infinite stamina for a little while. And I understand that, but I'm always really bad at using consumables like that. It's like the rocket launcher in a shooter. I'm always like, but what if I need it later? Softener. Just buy all of that. The stores of softener have been somewhat limited at certain locations, so just buying as much as I can seems totally valid. Airtight flasks are also not necessarily the most common find, even if I don't use them. I'm totally bad at saving certain things for no good reason. Let's see. Crafting weapons and armor with the black crystal. These are all really expensive crafting items. Dragon scale. I don't know if I need any of these in particular. Granted, fighting wyverns and stuff has just maxed out certain items on its own. Oh, that's specific to the archery class. Wait, what am I right now? I am that class. Why is it gray? Oh, I can't afford it. It has a huge cost is why. It would be a downgrade, but it might be better after upgrades. Because my current bow is dragon class or whatever it's called, and that one's obviously not. So that one might be ultimately better in some way. Look at this crazy helm. It's currently better. Usable by all rogue classes, worn by those who earned it in battle. Which is why I'm just going to buy it, apparently. 400 grand. It's 5 defense, a few other bonuses, probably some negatives compared to my current set. Exotic high boots. Certainly tempting to just grab something. Oh god, these are a lot of rings. Alright. Defense, magic defense, cure curses. Basically, probably one for every element, basically. God, it looks silly. It does look fairly silly. Part of me doesn't want it just for that reason alone. For 5 armor and almost all my money.
Choose it. I am ever at your...
I don't know, part of me definitely is tempted to just use all my money for buying consumables to recover with. Oh, look, hello. And virtually nothing else, just because loot does exist and you just get it. In fact, didn't I get something someone was envious of? That Barbarian Chief helm. Let's go ahead and send that over. Hello. How do you feel about 11 more strength and more defense? And also looking kind of badass. I'm up for it. Let's start upgrading that one next, huh? That'll get some attention at the marketplace for these characters. The Dark Lorca is armor. Golden belt. Oh, I'm already using the Dark Lorca. I'm an idiot. That's the one that someone got somewhat envious of. I forgot that I'm already wearing it, apparently. Let's go ahead and just save real quick before we continue. Looks like monsters in there. I'm over encumbered a bit, but I'm gonna avoid doing anything about that till I'm ready to leave this place and fall down the pit again. Here we go. Because if I ever, I'm not good at keeping track of which cliff is which. So if I leave, I might not find that spot again. So I'm gonna, even if I get over encumbered, I'll finish that individual location first. It is getting a little rough how fast I get over encumbered because hello. Oh, they're undead. We're fine. Bye. Bye. Any more over there? I don't see one. That one might explode. Nope. Get over here. It is a bummer how fast you do get over encumbered, though. It happens relatively quickly. Down with you. Part of it's because I keep getting better equipment. That makes me, my higher quality equipment is generally heavier. It's more effective, but heavier, which is a little rough. And it makes it so that as soon as I grab like a couple items, I'm already getting over encumbered a bit. Might be able to rectify things a little bit. Oh yeah, I have way too many materials. Just send those over real quick. Alright, I'm at least back down to average. There we go. I kind of wish I could just give these things to hell by default. Like, hey, like tell the game, like, all materials and other are held by hell. How about that? The only thing I keep in my inventory is the skeleton key because I don't know when if I might get locked up again and need it. At this point in the story, possibly never. But I hold on to it anyway. It's one minor object. Oh, cool. Children are happy. Ooh, my weapon's all fiery, so I can just stab. I can actually fight back. Thank goodness for that. 3 chests. I keep waiting for a mimic to show up. Like, just suddenly one of these chests eats me, like 20, 30, 40 hours into a game. Just no reason to expect that it'd be a thing. I think Titan Souls did that. Like, you're really far in the game and suddenly there's just a surprise mimic that late into the game. You're like, oh, that's a thing. Goody. Oh, we're getting zombie noises? Yeah, we are. Hey, you. New neighbor. And he's down. Ooh. Oh, nope, no. Shame on you. I was about to do something. It's a bad time to interrupt. There we go. You notice how tall they are? It's actually a little weird just how tall they are. Except the women, apparently. Anyone else? We... Down with you. Alright, let's try to scan for items. They're very small. Nope, there we go. It's one thing. I definitely get a little bit of that vibe from The Fall of the Dungeon Guardians, the other game I played where you'd kill stuff and they'd drop loot, but in that game it was like microscopic loot if they dropped rings or anything like that. Like a week after the game launched, they're like, we'll just add a really bright sparkle to every item when it first drops. Because otherwise no one will ever see them. And then everyone was dead, the end. It's a really good time to have the, our weapons being enchanted with holy. If I remember correctly, I've mostly been buying pawns that actually have the ability to enchant like 3 different elements to my weapons, I think. Just so that they're smart enough to give us what's needed in a situation. Granted, they still need to have the knowledge to give us the right stat, but hopefully the higher level pawns just know to do that. I've had a few people say like, add me on Steam and you can use my pawn, but then they're like, they say their pawn is like a level 100 character or higher and stuff, and like, that's I know that as you level up in this game, each level is worth less and less as far as actual stat points go, but I'm still gonna avoid using pawns that are double my level, for example. It is definitely a bummer how much they literally recycled this one hallway over and over again. But I'll probably still go through and fight every individually named chamber. There's a lot of these exploding pieces here, huh? Alright, well this'll be easy for me. Gather around it, class. Sorry. I know I shot my teammate, but I just gotta use that explosion to my help. Here we go. Hell's all intimidating looking with her horns on her head now. Maybe I'll get some more RC as a result. I haven't gotten any for a long time. Some people have suggested that they can't even find her no matter how hard they try. And I don't have answers for why that would be. She was definitely available at some point because people were hiring her at some point, and I was getting points. I still have enough points that I might never have to worry about how many I have again. I think we're done here. I think that's every direction explored. Oh god, don't fall down that way. Right, this is the short way down, right? Because you can land on this. There we go. Alright, let's head back outside. And down the hole we go again. Let's go to the far side over here. I don't know. This place. Oops, I missed it apparently. What are you called, little girl? Chamber of Remorse. That is new. Alright. Hey, lucky. First try. Never know what we're gonna get. Okay, this looks like a chamber where I walk 5 feet in and it gets covered in enemies. No? Not this time. Not this time. Oh, by the way, I went ahead and upgraded some equipment. Level 2 weapon, level 1 bow, level 2 helm. Lorca, level 1 helm on the Lorca. And her chieftain helm is level 2. Just a few items just suddenly have stars on them to help us out a bit. Whee! That's a lot of chests. Whoa. Why is it called Remorse? Are they going to load me with so many items that I get heavy and then I have to fight while I'm heavy? Is that the joke that we're going for here? Jewel of Health. Panacea. This place might go on for a while. That place is a bit of a dead end. This is a dead end, isn't it? Sure is. Alright. I was really excited when I saw those closed off gates at first when we first started coming down here, because I thought it was gonna be like a Dark Souls map where as you explore you open up the back sides of all those gates, and it's actually, instead of being a bunch of random separate dungeons, they're actually all connected by those locations. That would have been great if I found that they were all connected that way, but instead they're just a bunch of separate ass places that exist. Hello, you huge man.
Hello.
Barry. Alright.
Yes, Arisen.
Hello.
Azari? Wait, haven't I recruited Fairy before?
Hello.
Fairy? Yeah, it's a mage. I think I've recruited Fairy in the party before. I think we went into that forest over by the male raiders before with Fairy, I think. That might be the same companion.
Well met, Arisen.
Joy.
With a dying breath, my choose as you...
You're another vendor. I'll grab some more freaking healing items. They're useful. Greatly restores health, you say. I'll buy it. I think I have enough softening now, though. I've been buying I have a lot of it now. Do you sell the same items? Bay Whisperer, Dragon's Pain. Ooh, Dragon's Pain. I think those are the same items mostly, right?
Choose as you will. I am ever...
So there's definitely vendors all over the place. But what's behind here? Boss fight? Boss fight? Nope, we're going back to, what's this hallway again? Oh, there's Golem in this hallway. That's different. I'll give them that. Be startled. Quickstone Shard, cool. Who's a big nasty? Oop. Can I make him fall off? Whoa. That was somewhat effective. Let's see what I can do about this. Yeah, I'm on your head. I live up here now. There we go. Oh, there's a Cyclops here too, huh? All right, at least we're using this room differently. Cause yeah, I'm a little bummed out by how the depth seems to be just like 3 rooms repeating over and over again. Like even Capcom must have gotten to the point where they're like, that seems like an embarrassingly small catalog of rooms. I ran out of stamina. Ow, 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 ow. Hell, are you gonna help me? Jesus. Somebody help me. Holy crap. I have never seen them get that violent before. That was actually overhealed a bit. Wow, I've never been hit by that one before. That's what I get for letting myself run out of stamina. They were just stomping on me. Did hell fall off? It looks like they did. Ooh, that's bad. Let's find our way down. It's usually over here. They don't really change it up much. Here we go. Yes, I'm coming. Oh my god. I found it. Found the Cyclops. Dear lord. Okay, things are getting a little... Ooh, things are gonna get chaotic over here. Everyone get startled. Oh! No. Jesus, I'm just gonna go... I need my back to something. Let's see, is this room gonna get filled with enemies too? Ooh, thing on the wall. Healing? Oh, spicy mushroom. Here we go. I just need the enemies to be on one side of me for a little bit. Your talking is making my reticle go away. Oh shit. That was not a dodge. Whoops. Down with you. Hey, 48. Hey, automatic heal. That's handy. There we go. It's at least it's unarmed. It's at least unarmed now. Oh no. That's a real bad time to run out of stamina. Nope, dodge out of that. Let's just get on this side of things now. He seems happy and friendly. Not so much, maybe? Uh-oh. Let's get under him. I call this the Frodo trick. You run under his legs. I'm very clever. Can I not climb up him at all? This is not working. Ow, shit. Mixed success there. Stop having armor. There we go. His innards are about to be rent. Oh, I ran out. I thought I had a particle left. I misjudged. Ooh. Well, this tends to make things easier. Where am I? There I am. Slice and dice that taint.
I'll take that.
I was watching the previously recorded review of this game, which previously recorded being the show from Red Letter Media that does games, and they had an interesting little observation about these Cyclopses, which is that apparently, historically, the origin of Cyclops may have come from people finding elephant skulls who had never seen elephants before, because the elephant's eye socket and well, it's like the giant nasal cavity of the skull for that huge trunk looks like the skull just has it makes the skull look like it has a giant eye, and that's supposedly maybe where elephants originally, I mean, Cyclops originally came from in legend, might have been seeing that, and that seems to be played into by the design of this particular Cyclops, because it has a giant, it obviously has the giant eye and everything, but it has very elephant-looking skin where it's all like that leathery sort of, I mean, well, elephant skin, where it's gray and sort of textured and thick, but it has big, dumb elephant feet, the big stompy trunk look, like tree trunk looking legs, and it has the two tusks coming out of its face, and that look like just straight up elephant shaped tusks to some extent, which seems to be a pretty, just an interesting thing that acknowledges the origin of Cyclops, as if all this is to be believed. I guess the golem died somewhere at some point, because I wasn't there. I was rather distracted trying to save Hell, but they're gone apparently, because no more combat music. Seems to have resolved itself. Oops, hello. Some cloth. I wonder if he fell down over here somewhere. Not much evidence around. Hey, you! Friend! Be gone. All your innards, get out of here. A little bit of money. Hey, friends! If you would just politely stop breathing, we could get along real nicely. Huh? There we go. Ooh, 2 for 1.
What's this?
2 for 1. Few plants. They're all the way over there. Oh, we aggroed. I was going to try to grab an explosive barrel and see if I could run over there before they scattered. I guess I'll just have to settle for shooting them in the face. I know, tragic. Anyone left? Not necessarily. Oop, there's one. Hello, you. Dazed. Everyone else is already destroying them, and I'm like, fireworks!
Now, Arisen, end it!
Oh, they want me to take part in it? There we go.
We have triumphed.
Good job. Pat on the head. You did it. I think we're done here.
Restore your health. Hold on.
Believe we are. Alright, let's head back outside.